I've been tasked with making a video, and it was a request that I keep getting over and over and over, and frankly I was like, I don't know if I should make this video, because it's been a while since I went over the road for a long period of time, and I had to really think back to how it felt. And whenever you're over the road and you're away from your family, your wife, your kids, your spouse, your mom, dad, like, how do you deal with that? So I put a lot of time and thought into this, and what I pretty much do is what kind of my trainer, I feel like he did. So what he would do is he would keep his mind off of it. If I asked him, I said, hey, how do you deal with being away from your family? He's all like, man, you just got to deal with it. And like, he was trying to change the subject. He didn't want to talk about it. And what I figured out from him is that whenever it was time to work, it's all work. Now, he would spend time talking to his wife and his kids on the phone and video chat, stuff like that. A lot of that stuff has made it easier for us guys that are over the road. And so kind of whenever I went out, it was about work. Like my main focus was work. I might not talk to my wife till the end of the day, because I finished my drive and then I call her, or she might call me during the day and we would talk for a while. But my main focus was getting my job done, and I was real goal oriented right there. And for you guys that have like the girlfriends and y'all come out here and drive trucks, I'm just gonna be real with you. If she supports what you're doing and she believes in the plan that you have for you and her, your future, and she believes in you and believes that you're going to take care of the goals that you have and get them done to make you and her relationship more successful and get y'all to a higher place, then it will work out. Now, unfortunately, being gone that long, it has a big strain on a relationship, especially when you're not married. And if you don't have a supportive partner in this, like when you come out here trucking, you have to have a great support system. Like, you have to. Your wife, your family, they have to support you in this. They're your rocks. When you're having a bad day and you just want to throw in the towel and say, man, it's over with. Like, they're the ones that have to pick you up and say, man, hang in there. Keep going. You got this. Don't give up. Don't give up. You worked so hard. You have your goals in line. You're going to do this. So, like, one thing for me is, if I didn't come do this, if I'm not doing this, then I was going to lose my house. I was going to lose everything. And, we were going to be barely making it, if even making it. So one thing is, I was like, man, I have to do this. And then the other thing is, the reason I'm out here doing this is for my family. So you got to keep that goal of like, hey, I'm doing this for my family, and my family understands that, and they're in my corner. Without this, it's going to be a failure. It's going to be a disaster. So if your family don't want you doing this, then you're not going to be good at it. You're going to go home and you're going to be like, you know what? She don't want me doing this. I don't want to do this. I might as well just go ahead and throw in the towel. So that support system, it has to be there. Now, if you're just dating, you're not married and you're just dating, and she doesn't want to support you in this and she doesn't want to do with it, then she's not going to stand by you anyways. She's going to go do her thing. So sometimes you might want to be like, you know what? This is about me. This is what I want to do. This is what I want. This is what I want. And she can either get with the program or she can beat her feet. And it's tough saying that, but in those cases, if she's in your corner, she's supporting you all the way, then she's going to stand behind you. She's going to push you up. When you fall, she's going to help you. If she's not supportive, then, you know, it's going to be what it is. So you will find the person that's right for you, that sees the goals that you have, instead of trying to bring you down and try to talk you out of doing this, because you already made your mind up to do this. And also for, like, say you married guys out there, the guys that were used to paying the house payment, making sure like the stuff that breaks around the house is getting taken care of, like the guys that have to mow the yard, you know, whenever we go over the road, we have to relinquish our control in that. And the stuff that we used to make gets taken care of day in and day out. It's now up to our wives to do. So they might have to pay all the bills. At first, you're going to be like, hey, did you pay that bill? Yeah, I got it. Did you pay this one? Did you pay the rent? Did you pay the mortgage? What did you pay? And hey, something breaks at the house. Well, the worst feeling in the world is when something breaks at the house, because you get that phone call, hey, I don't know what to do. This is going on. And you're all, if you were there, you would know, man, I got that. Don't worry. Like, don't worry about it. I can fix it. You know, I've had to call my friends before and come over to the house and fix something. I'm all like, hey, can you go over to my house and replace this wall socket? Hey, can you go check on this? And that's stuff that you used to just be able to take care of. Like I had the plumber at the house a couple times because I was over the road, and I was like, man, I just left and like a pipe busted. And I'm all like, what? So get ready. You're going to have to, you know, stuff happens. And you're going to have to be able to take care of some of this stuff while you're over the road. And it might be, hey, I got to get a professional in there to do that, because I can't be there to do it. And I want it done right. I don't want, like, one of my buddies over there rigging some stuff up till I get home. You know, trucking is life-changing. We make a lot of sacrifice here. We sacrifice time with our family. We sacrifice our time with our time. We sacrifice being gone, like being a father to somebody that they don't see you every day. Now, a lot of stuff has made this easier. Like, we got voice chat, or no, video chat. We got the video chat. So, you know, I remember playing the Facebook game with my kids, and we would get on there and you would have to catch the hamburgers in your mouth on Facebook. Like the little burgers would be falling and you'd be over here trying to eat them and playing those games with your kids, or, you know, just a bunch of different fun games like that. You know, that was quality time with my children over the road. There was just having my wife walk around with the phone, taking me to the kids' rooms just to see them for a minute. You know, that re-energized me to push on and continue on what I'm doing. Phones have came a long ways. They don't run out of service as much as they used to. Like, I remember whenever my phone used to cut out all the time, I'd be like, hey, I'm going down the mountain. I'll talk to you later. Now you can almost drive through most of these tunnels out there and not lose signal. So a lot of this stuff has made it easier. You got laptops, you got Xboxes, you got stuff that can keep you in touch with them, especially if your children are old enough to play like Fortnite. Like, I had to play Fortnite for a while. Like, I was like, man, I don't even know how to play this, but I found out that I use Fortnite to kind of still play with the kids and stuff like that from my truck in a truck stop and who knows where. So a lot of stuff out there has made this easier, but it's still, you are sacrificing a lot coming out here to do this. I mean, a lot of people don't talk about this sacrifice we make. It's kind of depression. Like, you're sometimes you're lonely, you're by yourself out there, you're just not feeling good. Like, you're like, I just want to go home. I don't even want to do this. I don't want to even get out my truck today. I'm just going to lay here all day. You find yourself sleeping your entire 10-hour break. You know, that's one of the signs of depression, sleeping too much. So at times you get depressed. And then whenever you finally get in your rhythm again, it's like, man, it's time for home time. And I'm telling you, you think leaving the first time to come up here and get your CDL was hard? No. Go home, spend a week home, and then leave again. It's like saying goodbye all over again, and it hurts. Like every time you leave out, it's like you're about to tear up on the way out. You're all like, man, what? And you start doubting yourself. Every time you leave out, you start doubting yourself. You're all like, why did I do this? But you got to remember, you have your goals in place that you're trying to achieve. You're trying to achieve your goals. You're trying to better everyone's life. And that's why you're doing this. Keep your head on right. Keep yourself motivated. Keep your mind strong. And, you know, like, be like me if you have to. Keep yourself in line to, hey, I got to do this. I got to do this. Think about that work. Keep your mind off of it a little bit. And also, like, it's good to, you have like Netflix, different stuff like that to keep you kind of entertained, so it's not as bad. I mean, it's not the same as watching the show right with your family, but you can still watch the same shows. That way you can be like, hey, what episode are you on? Okay, I'm going to watch that one too. Don't spoil it for me. And then y'all can talk about the episodes. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that this helped you guys that were sending me the messages. Can you do a video about being away from your family? Or could you do a video about how it is to be away from your family? Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And click on the next video to watch my current video that's out.